Hello once again, I am Imo with EjiTech. Now, do you know that there are three expense areas that make up to 50% of the total amount of money you spend each month? Now, these three expense areas are housing, transportation, and food. These three areas give you the room to make decisions that have long-term impact on your finances, depending on if you want equity built into a house or if you want cash flow that you could use for investment or savings. The key is knowing what you want to do with your money and educating yourself to be able to make the best decision so that you can reach your financial goals. To help you make a better decision on this, I will give you the example of Amy and Dave. Now, Amy and Dave live in the same town. They earn about the same amount of income and have both decided to go buy a house. Now, when they went to their mortgage broker, they were told that they qualify for a maximum mortgage of $350,000. Amy has decided she wants cash flow, so she only purchased a house that was worth $200,000. Whereas Dave just went in and purchased a house that was $336,000. Amy was able to make a 20% down payment, while Dave just put 10% down. So over 25 years, including the purchase price, interest, tax, insurance, and private mortgage insurance, Amy paid a total of $265,391 for her house, and Dave paid $594,796 for his house. Amy bought a car for $10,000 and bought a new car every 8 years. So in 25 years, she spent $40,000 on transportation. Dave, on the other hand, bought a brand new car for average price of $33,464, which he changed every 8 years. So in 25 years, Dave spent $133,856 on cars. Now, when it came to eating out, Amy only ate out once a week at a cost of $15 a week. Dave, on the other hand, ate out 5 times a week. So at the end of 25 years, Amy spent $19,500, whereas Dave spent $97,500 on eating out. Now, this doesn't take into account all the other groceries that they bought while cooking at home. If you add everything together, so that's over 25 years for just housing, transportation, and eating out, Amy spent $324,891 on house, transportation, and eating out, whereas Dave spent $826,125 on the same thing. The difference between what Amy spent and what David spent is $501,234. So that's what you could say Amy saved in this scenario. Now, keeping in mind, she wants to use her cash flow to travel or to invest, and this gives her that amount of money to do that. And Amy also bought the $200,000 house because she did not want to stretch her finances. She wanted to have a lot of wiggle room just in case she had any financial emergency that came up. Now, there are a couple of things you can do depending on if your current finances is like Amy's or if it's like Dave. Now, if your current financial picture is like Amy's, you can take the extra cash flow you have and invest to increase your results. For example, you could buy property which you could rent out. You could invest in stocks or bonds. Or you could also work on other expense areas to maximize your savings. So for example, how much you spend on insurance or cellular phones, things like that. Now, if your picture is like Dave and you're trying to reduce your expenses, the first thing you can do is consider those top 3 areas. That's your house, your car, and eating out, and try to look for ways where you could save some money on that. For example, the next time you purchase a car, you could buy a used one instead of a brand new one, and you'll save on depreciation and you pay less on insurance and everything else for that. Also, you could reduce the number of days you eat out, and if you're trying to free up cash, you can consider downsizing your house, moving to something smaller. So selling the house you currently have now, getting that money from the sale, buying something a little less, and freeing up the equity you built in the house to invest or do other things. So remember, the 3 expense areas you can make the most impact is your transportation, your house, and your food. If you need help trying to reduce your expenses, you can reach us at our website www.ejitech.com. And if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.